Hi everyone, I hope you guys are doing well today. In typical shy fashion, I procrastinated all day. Literally my plan when I woke up this morning, I was like, I am gonna go get a coffee, I'm gonna go get a donut, I'm gonna eat those things, and then I'm gonna film Buffy. And then, how does one get lazy in regards to watching television? I really don't know, but I somehow found out how to do it. But regardless, we are here and I am looking forward to getting into another episode of Buffy with you guys. It's been a couple of weeks since I watched the last episode, which I believe was season 2 episode 1, so we're on season 2 episode 2 now. Yeah, it's been a few weeks since I've watched. I started filming again last week. But yeah, I took a couple week break there. In my last Buffy video, if you recall, I was a bit out of it. I caught a pretty nasty cold over the holiday season, and I just was feeling like absolute ass. So in many regards, my break came at a really, really, really good time because I couldn't do anything. I still don't feel great, if I'm being totally honest with you. I don't feel great, but I feel a lot better than I did, and the show must go on. I'm trying to remember what the last episode was. I'm pretty sure it was Buffy coming back to... what is the name of the town? I want to call it Hellmouth. I know that is like not the official name of it. Summervale or something. I can't remember, but she came back from summer vacation and she was feeling a bit out of it, obviously, because of the events of last year where she was literally almost murdered, and I feel like that all was catching up with her. So by the end of the episode, I think that she felt more herself. And I think that we're pretty much returned to the status quo going into this one. So yeah, don't really have anything else to say at the start of this episode. Just want to get into it. So without further ado, let's do it.
In every generation, there is a chosen one. She alone will stand against the vampires, the demons.
This is Giles. I don't think that Giles was saying this intro before. Cool.
Come on, Stefan, rise and shine. Some of us have a ton of trig homework waiting.
Not too long ago, I tried to get a yo-yo.
Is this a bad time?
Are you crazy? You don't just sneak up on people in a graveyard.
But they're quite expensive now. Look them up on Amazon, and they were like $30 for a yo-yo, and I was like, that's crazy.
When you first wake up, it's a little disorienting. He'll show.
It's weird to think of you going through that.
It's weird to go through. You're here alone?
Yeah.
I just thought you'd have somebody with you. Xander or someone.
Xander.
Or someone.
Is he jealous of Xander?
Why? Are you jealous?
Oh, Xander? Please.
Yeah.
He's just a kid.
Is it because I danced with him?
Danced with is a pretty loose term.
Right. I totally forgot about that happening.
Success.
I am not jealous.
You're not jealous. What, vampires don't get jealous?
See? Whenever we fight, you always bring up the vampires.
Well, I didn't come here to fight.
Did Angel not see that?
Where's my steak? I know I had a steak.
I didn't see a steak.
Ah! She does not play around.
Oh, no, you don't. You can't just turn and walk away from me like that. It takes more than that to get rid of me.
That's nightmare fuel.
Gee, I wish people wouldn't leave open graves laying around like this.
So, another vampire has risen tonight.
I don't think so. Look at those tracks. Whoever was buried here didn't rise from this grave. She was dragged from it.
Oh. Okay. Well, you got my attention. I wonder how many of the stunts Sarah Michelle Gellar does herself. Because I assume she has a stand-in for whenever she's doing like the cool moves. But I also assume that she probably does a little bit by herself also. So I'm just curious the ratio.
And I don't mean to appear indecorous, is a social engagement.
Who is he talking to?
Amenable.
Oh, he's just practicing.
Boy, I guess we never realized how much you like that chair. Being called an idiot tends to take people out of the dating mood.
It actually kind of turns me on.
I fear you.
Join the club, Buffy.
You just say, hey, I got a thing, you maybe have a thing, maybe we could have a thing. Then you say, how do you feel about Mexican?
About Mexicans?
You take her for food, for which you then pay.
Oh.
I wonder if he's thinking of asking at the teacher, or if there's
We are
someone
talking Miss
else.
Calendar, right?
Yeah, Miss Calendar.
She already knows that you're a school librarian, so you don't have to worry about how to break that embarrassing news to her.
And she's the only woman we've actually ever seen speak to you. Add it up, it all spells duh.
How did things go last night? Did Mr. Korshak show up on schedule?
More or less. There's something else, though. We found an empty grave.
Another vampire?
No, this one was dug up and the body was taken out.
That's new. Interesting.
I know you meant to say gross and disturbing.
Yes, of course. A terrible thing. Must put a stop to it.
His delivery is so great.
Would help if we knew who the body belonged to.
Meredith Todd. She died recently. She was our age.
Why don't we ask Willow to fire this thing up and track Meredith down?
I love watching shows before the internet age. Just seems like such a simpler time.
Smile.
Hey!
Although obviously I'm very grateful for the internet, otherwise we wouldn't be able to have this. But, you know, it's always nice to just time travel a bit and remind ourselves what it used to be like.
Dr. Clark doesn't understand your experiment. He gives you higher marks, so it looks like he understands your experiment. Effects of subviolet light spectrum deprivation on the development of fruit flies.
Does Willow have a crush?
It is not fair that they're making participation in this year's science fair mandatory. I don't think anyone should have to do anything educational in school if they don't want to. I didn't think yearbook nerds came out of hibernation until spring.
It's for my private collection.
Eric,
Ew.
will you quit it?
Sorry to interrupt, Willow, but it's the bat signal.
Okay, sure. See you later, Chris. Thanks for the tip.
She looks like she's into him. For some reason, I feel like Willow and Xander
an
are
idiot.
going to end up
She's
together
alive.
at some point, but I would hope that before... What the hell did that mean? Okay. Going past that, I hope that before they get together that Willow also has experiences with other guys. We'll see, though.
Meredith Todd died in a car accident last week.
How was her neck?
Fine, except for being broken.
Ooh,
Hello, can we deal with my pain,
that's
please?
rough.
There.
Who invited Cordelia to this party?
She wasn't killed by vampires. Somebody did dig up her corpse.
Ew. Why is it that every conversation you people have has the word corpse in it?
Okay, so we got a body snatcher. What does that mean?
And you're the one who keeps coming around, Cordelia. I feel like you know what it is at this point.
So we should see if the other girls from the accident are AWOL too. Maybe we can figure out what this creep has in mind if we know whether or not he's dealing in volume.
So we're set then. Say 9-ish, BYO shovel.
And I'll pack some food. Who else likes those little powdered donuts?
Me.
Oh my god, me. If anybody who's watching this lives in Canada, or at least Ontario, Tim Hortons used to have these strawberry or something jelly donuts, jelly powdered donuts. Like, they're very common at other donut spots. But I used to always get them from Tim Hortons, and they haven't had them in years. What the hell? Not happy about it. Oh, I love those fucking donuts. Now I'm just going to be thinking about those this entire episode.
You know, this might go a lot faster if you Fims actually picked up a shovel, too.
Here.
Sorry, but I'm an old-fashioned gal. I was raised to believe that men dig up the corpses and that women have the babies. So, speaking of the
Can't argue with that logic.
who's Daryl?
Daryl Epps, Chris's older brother. He was a big football star. He was a running. Someone who runs and catches.
Was he a stud? And he broke Cordy's heart? Must possibly proving its existence.
He died. Rock climbing or something.
Oh dear God, how many people die in this fucking town?
Ever
Teenagers.
since then, Chris has been real quiet, kind of in his own world. By the way, are we hoping to find a body or no body?
Body would mean flesh-eating demon. No body would point towards the army of zombies thing. Take your pick, really.
Body or no body.
Hello?
If I lived in this town, I swear to God, I would never be out at night. Teenagers are dying left and right. And if I'm Cordelia, I know that there is actually supernatural shit happening.
Xander Harris, if this is some kind of joke.
Buddy system all the time. Oh God, that's so scary. Jesus. Again,
This is the last place I
this
expected you to
show
hang out.
is crazy good at jump scares. I don't know. I was definitely not actually expecting that, but my God, they keep getting me.
Big shock, she's at the graveyard.
She said she'd be home.
Well, she lied. Isn't she a rascal? Hold on, my skirt is cut. There.
Oh, dear God. What the hell?
So both coffins are empty. That makes 3 girls signed up for the army of zombies.
You're back.
Angel.
Xander,
Angel.
I thought you were taking the night off.
I was.
He is actually jealous of Xander.
As long as you're here, perhaps you could be of some help.
We were investigating. Somebody's been digging up the bodies of dead girls.
I know. We found some of them,
You mean like 2 of the 3?
like parts.
It's horrible. Why are these terrible things always happening to me?
Karma!
So much for our zombie.
And terrible things are also happening to you guys. I don't know if you want to call upon karma as the reason.
All the girls only to chop them up and throw them away. It doesn't make any sense, especially from a time management standpoint.
What I saw didn't add up to 3 whole girls. I think they kept some parts.
5 miles from the cemetery to a school of all places.
Maybe because whoever did it had some business in the neighborhood. Like, say, classes?
Oh.
Whoever made those incisions really knew what they were doing.
What student here is going to be that well versed in physiology?
I can think of 5 or 6 guys in the science club.
Okay, name him.
Willow, why don't you get these guys' locker numbers and we can do some checking?
You have to go? Aw, too bad. Keep in touch. Bye-bye.
I don't want to go alone.
Is she gonna suggest Angel goes with her?
Can you take me?
Yeah.
Great. I'll try.
Cordelia, you are playing with fire right now. And so are you, Angel, as far as I'm concerned.
I'm going out, Mom. Mom?
So is it him? I mean, it has to be either him or the guy with the camera, right?
I understand in my capacity as school official, this search is completely unauthorized and I cannot condone it.
Fine, your bed's covered.
Giles.
Wanna grab a locker?
Yes, of course.
Guys, your friend Chris Epps' locker.
Gray's Anatomy, Mortician's Desk Reference, Robichaux's Guide to Muscles and Tendons.
He's into corpses, all right, but we still don't know why.
Yes, we do.
Why? Oh. They're trying to build like a perfect woman?
What can make me
Oh my gosh.
feel this way?
What? Why? Oh dear God.
My girl. How's my baby?
She's not.
Look, I know that this town is like on the Hellmouth or whatever the hell the teenagers here are not right. Well, again, I know, obviously they're not right given the location of the town, but like, my God, ain't no way Ain't no way I'm staying in this town.
People want the dream, what they can't have. The more attainable, the more attractive.
And for Eric, the unattainable would include everyone that's alive.
Well, it seemed like Willow was into him.
And speaking of love...
Hey,
Oh, yes. Hello.
Did you bring it? Tomorrow.
Very good.
okay, Giles, just remember. I feel a thing, you feel a thing, but personalize it.
Personalize it?
She's a techno-pagan, right? Ask her to bless your laptop. Have fun.
What? Oh, don't.
Best of luck.
Would it appear indecorous? No, not indecorous.
Rupert, look, I've got to get inside and set up the lab.
What I'm proposing is...
Let it out.
Idiot.
Hey, listen, if it's important, why don't you just tell me at the game?
Game?
You're going too, right?
Oh, of course. Always do.
So we should just go together. Look, I could pick you up after school and we'll grab a...
Look how easy she makes it look, Giles.
Okay. Tonight, then.
Well, it's official. Chris and Eric didn't come to school today.
That's no coincidence.
Maybe they finished their project.
God, what could she be thinking?
And what are they gonna do with her?
Yeah.
I don't think we have to worry about that just yet.
No, I'm worried, Giles.
Police have finished sorting through them, and apparently they found 3 heads in the dumpster.
They only had 3 girls.
Precisely.
So they don't have the whole package?
Heads must be no good. I found them attractive enough. Well, obviously I'm not as sick as Chris and Eric.
Based on what the police...
I love everyone's reaction. I feel seen, okay?
At least. We will lose the entire body if we don't attach a head soon.
We have time.
We don't!
What?
Crash with the girls was lucky. We
Okay.
can't just keep waiting around for another lucky accident to drop a head in our laps.
Oh no, he wants to fucking cause a happy accident.
I can't kill anyone.
Are they suggesting that they kill Willow? Why do I feel like that's gonna be the suggestion? Or Cordelia?
But you gave me your word. You promised me, little brother,
Oh!
I wouldn't be alone.
Ew! I hate that. I don't think I've ever hated anything quite as much. Ew!
Brought me back. You promised you'd take care of me. I need this, Chris. I need...
Ew! I don't like looking at him.
You could go out. No! Let people know. They can't see me. You were always the brains.
Whoever did his makeup made him like so fucking terrifying.
Help me, brother.
I really don't like this. I can't stress it enough.
Show me. This one.
A man of taste.
Okay, it is Cordelia.
Ah, girl.
Thank God nobody else
Talking about.
at Somerville High School exists.
After a couple days, they're useless. They're gonna need something really fresh.
How fresh?
As fresh as possible. Buffy, you don't think that they would...
I think anyone who cuts dead girls into little pieces does not get the benefit of any doubt. I want to end this thing now.
I second that.
Okay, fine. You guys go to Eric's, we can go to Chris's and meet up.
I was supposed to be at the big game.
Okay, Giles. Priorities, though. Priorities. You could tell Miss Calendar.
Why don't we all meet there?
Fine, yes.
Okay, Miss Calendar, out of all of the women you could possibly date, is the one who's going to understand you the most, you know?
I'm a friend of Chris's. I kind of need to talk to him. Do you know if he's home?
No answer?
Westbury game. November 17th, 95.
Is this all she does?
But is Chris home?
I don't know. Is today a school day? Oh, watch. Watch this move.
Jeez. She is not doing well.
He would have been 19 next week.
I mean, to be fair, the actor looks like he's like 35. So, He kind of made it past 19. Oh my god! Buffy will turn around. Oh, that would be so horrifying to happen upon. Turn around. Yeah, you can't tell me that this actor is not like 35 years old. That is not a 19-year-old.
Oh, God. Chris, you scared me. Is something wrong?
Joy, Lacey, where's Cordelia?
Cordelia has a game to think about. She doesn't need losers like you.
I'm sorry. Where did you say?
Oh my god. Ooh.
That's a fight song. Oh my god, it's time for the cheerleader pyramid at midfield. I've gotta go.
The way that she's able to just compartmentalize. You were just almost kidnapped and she's like, oh, sorry, gotta go to the game. Gotta go cheer at the game. I'm a cheerleader. #1 priority. Who cares if I just got kidnapped?
I know about the bodies from the cemetery, but you haven't hurt anyone yet. Look, I know what it's like to lose someone that you're close to, but that's no excuse. What you're doing is wrong.
I have to do this for him. He needs someone.
Who, Eric? He needs industrial strength therapy.
He's all alone. Everybody loved him.
Who are you talking? Oh my god.
You promised me!
Still do this. You and me. Your brother's not the only one who can create life.
I really hate his makeup. The makeup artist did a good job, but I fucking hate it.
Daryl? Daryl! Where else could he be?
But he would never go out.
He's gonna pick up where you left off.
Go! Raise back! Go! Go! Team, go!
So, what I'm gathering is that the idea is that he just doesn't want to be alone, so he needs, like, his own girlfriend or whatever. But I'm willing to argue that there is a woman out there who would be fine with his appearance. Maybe not somebody who looks like Cordelia, but someone.
Is this your normal strategy for a first date? Dissing my country's national pastime?
Did you just say...
She did, Giles.
You noticed that, huh?
Did Buffy get back yet?
No, no. Perhaps you should circulate nearer the field. See what you can find.
It would actually be really sad seeing the world go on without you. Like, I do understand his pain. Cordelia, you are in danger. She truly needs to be more careful, Cordelia. You were just... There was just an attempted kidnapping of you, like, 30 minutes prior. You have to be more careful.
Please, what's going on? Just take off the blindfold. I promise I won't scream. I promise I won't scream. I promise.
Cordelia?
Oh, yeah, she's gonna scream. Yeah.
Okay, that's enough.
Oh, Jesus. You literally just told her to scream all she wants.
Daryl?
I was thoughtless. I see that now. But I've changed.
We're ready.
Ready? Ready for what?
You're gonna feel a little pinch, maybe some discomfort around the neck area.
That's horrifying.
He was here, Chris. Where did he take her?
This is her pom-pom. Couldn't have been one of the other cheerleaders.
He's in the old science lab, but everything's set up there.
You don't have to do this.
We have to, so we can be together.
We'll be together anyway. I'll be with you, I promise.
Is that right? You see anything you like?
Is there even a guarantee that this like woman that they're making would want to be with him?
No. No, please.
Ooh. Oh my god.
You're doing okay. Your brother sent me to stop you.
He wouldn't do that. My brother loves me.
Buffy, they're crazy.
I'm not done with her yet. I'm not finished.
Freaks.
I won't live alone.
Okay, well, that's gonna be catching on fire soon. Oof.
Come on, get it on! Get me!
Ugh. Is it gonna be his brother?
Don't.
Yeah. My god, the makeup.
No. We'll be together always. No.
Are they gonna burn together? Yikes.
The first time he woke up after, he said I shouldn't have brought him back. I was just trying to look out for him. Like,
how did he even bring him back?
Is everyone okay?
Yeah. We're okay.
Does Angel live anywhere? Does he have a home?
Don't do anything so exciting that it'll be hard to top on the second take.
Believe it or not, since I moved here to live on top of the Hellmouth, the events of this evening actually qualify as a slow night. Did you just say second date?
You noticed that, huh?
She's got game.
Well, I guess that makes it official. Everybody's paired off.
Xander, I just wanted to thank you for saving my life.
Is he gonna have something for Cordelia?
And I just wanted to tell you if
Please.
there's anything I could ever do to...
Do you mind?
Tell
We're
me.
talking here.
Oh, okay, Xander. Trying to make me like you.
So why do you think that is?
I was gonna say please no, and before I even got to say no, he dismissed her.
Love makes you do the wacky.
What?
Crazy stuff.
Oh, crazy, like a 241-year-old being jealous of a high school junior?
At least he admits it.
I don't love Xander.
Yeah, but he's in your life. He gets to be there when I can't. He gets to see you in the sunlight.
I don't look that good in direct light.
I've seen her in direct light, and that's a lie.
I could walk you home.
Okay, she said I could walk you home, so he does have a home, apparently. Oh no, we saw it once, didn't we? Maybe. Okay. Alright, guys, we just finished Buffy Season 2, Episode 2. What I really do appreciate about this show is that I think that it puts as much of an emphasis on the high school aspect of it as it does the supernatural Hellmouth aspect of it. Because I do like, I am drawn to these types of shows, and I think that having both of these elements in them is kind of a new thing for me. Like, I'm trying to think, I never was a person who watched things like Teen Wolf or The Vampire Diaries or anything like that. Like, the things that I tended to watch growing up were very teenager, but more grounded in reality. So it's fun to watch a show that has both of these elements in it, and I'm having fun watching it. I actually, like, I feel like I just keep repeating myself, but I think that the show is really clever in its script, and I genuinely don't know, like there, I guess there are certain things that I like predicted were gonna happen, like Giles and Miss Calendar ending up together in some capacity, because like from the moment that we met her, I was like, oh no, she's too cute to not end up with Giles. You do not cast a teacher that understands this world and looks like that if it's not to end up with Giles. So there are like elements of the show that I can predict, I guess. But what I'm finding with this show is I don't really know how we get from point A to point B, and I'm really enjoying seeing the journey. Yeah, I'm having fun watching this show. I'm excited to continue further into the season. It's nice to see, even though each episode kind of deals, and I'm really curious if this is going to be the case for the rest of the show, because each episode does sort of deal with its own little monster of the week. Regardless of that, it still progresses the plot in little subtle ways, and I really like to see that the plot is not stagnant and we're still the characters are still growing and they're still changing and the relationships between them are still developing, and I'm having fun. Yeah, but I think I'm gonna cut this video here. It is 6:52 p.m. and I obviously need to get this up tonight, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this episode with me, and I will see you next week. Earlier, I promise, next week I will have this uploaded earlier on Tuesday. I will see you next week for more Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Take care until then. Goodbye.